What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, I'm Jimmy, and you are watching Jimmy's Music Reactions, man. So good to see y'all back on the channel again. You know I love y'all, man. Y'all crazy as hell, but you know I love y'all, boy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on the channel, man. Thank you guys for all your love, all your comments, man. Y'all funny as hell, too, man. Y'all crazy. But I love y'all, man. Thank you guys for your comments and feedback from all over the world. Thank you guys for all of your endless video and song and artist suggestions, man. That's what makes this channel go strong, man. You know, y'all navigate the channel, man. I mean, I do the reactions, but man, y'all set the pace for this channel. And speaking of setting the pace, right? Every once in a while, y'all bring up some artist requests like y'all trying to get me banned off this channel. I know y'all crazy as hell, but speaking of the artist, one of the artists like that is Samson, right? Now, my boy Samson, I haven't had Samson on the channel in a long time, man. So I'm super pumped up tonight, man, to be reacting to his latest, hopefully his greatest, because one thing about Samson to me is every video he puts out seems to be better than the last. Now, one of his strongest ones to me was, what was it? Man, it's been like 6 months ago. 46 equals 13. I think that was one of his strongest ones. But man, he's just a trip. He's a trip. Highly controversial, highly political, and highly patriotic. And I know that's how y'all are. A lot of y'all are like that. That's why y'all here. So anyway, we're going to dive face first, man, into Samson's What About Us. I've been getting some requests, man. Man, you got to do Samson's latest, man. What's wrong with you? You hadn't had Samson on the channel for a while. I know. I chill. I got you. We got to do this. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to do your boy Jimmy. That's me a huge favor, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out more than you know to continue to deliver great content to you guys. Also, if you want to ramp up your experience on Jimmy's Music Reactions to a whole nother level, join me over on my Patreon page. Link will be in the video description below. And as always, love you guys. Let's get into this. Y'all getting ready to drag me into something crazy. I know it because it's Samson. Y'all ready? Let's get it. All right, let's start with the screen. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Who's he talking about? Y'all drop in the comments who he's talking about. Could be some of y'all's family members. Could be the government. Who is it? Y'all let me know. Drop it in the comments, man. Let's get this. Nice.
Don't tread on me. Those are words that I stand by, homie. It doesn't mean I'm gangster, it doesn't mean I'm country. It means that my life is in my hands only. I don't have security, I don't have armed guards that I keep snug around me. You don't think I deserve protection like you do, and that means you don't give a fuck about me. Gated community, that's what you live in. Hatred and mutiny, that's what we live in. So come down here and hang with us for a minute. See if you leave with the same fucking opinion. Who's gonna help me out if I get robbed? What if somebody were to beat up my mother? Who's gonna be there to save our lives? You? Nah, me, motherfucker. I'm the only one that's got my back. It's dog eat dog, these are not.
Hold on, Samson. Hold on, baby. Let's back it up 10 seconds, boy. I gotta hear that again. So, my boy Samson, what's gonna happen if someone attacks him or his mom, or what's gonna happen if someone attacks you or your family or friends or loved one? Who's gonna be the one that's responsible for your safety? Because I promise you, if you answer the police, wrong. If you answer our government, wrong. Who's responsible? The primary, the first and foremost person responsible for you and your loved one's safety is who, kids? It's who? That's right, it's you. Y'all looking crazy. Y'all know this man's telling the truth. Let's get it.
Me out if I get robbed. What if somebody were to beat up my mother? Who's gonna be there to save our lives? You? Nah, me, motherfucker. I'm the only one that's got my back. It's dog eat dog, these are not no cats. There's cops in Michigan that can't even respond to their calls cause their cars ain't got no gas. Great! Police don't have any fuel, you don't know if they'll arrive when you call them. The babies are starving, my girlfriend can't find a tampon, and yet somehow you and I are the problem. I've never bought a gun without having my background scanned and approved. The only loophole I've seen on a gun is the one that you put a fucking lanyard through. It's not true that you can go to the store and just swipe your card and get a Glock and run. It's funny, the people that say that shit have literally never even shot one. Dumbass. Hey, Matthew.
Alright, hold on.
Just cause you've murdered people on screen.
Back it up, let's back it up. Let's go back 10 seconds. Now check this out. Y'all know about them guns, boy. Y'all acting crazy. I know y'all got some firepower on y'all. And trust me, I agree wholeheartedly with what Samson's saying, right? It's not us. It's oh, they want you to think it is, but it's not the legal, law-abiding citizens that are engaging in our constitutionally protected right, to own firearms to protect ourselves from, and here's what they hate, right? To protect ourselves not only from, home invasions or crazy people and all that, but sometimes, and both of those home invasions and crazy people can be combined and actually be in a government. That's why Second Amendment's so important. Y'all ain't getting me banned off this channel. Let's keep rolling.
Get a Glock and run. It's funny, the people that say that shit have literally never even shot one. Hey, Matthew McConaughey. Shut the fuck up. Just cause you've murdered people on screen doesn't mean you know shit about guns, you dumb fuck. What, you worried about us? What about all of those violent movies that you played? How about you go talk to Alec Baldwin before you start telling me what to do, okay? Valdi, I was horrified by it. That's your hometown, you were born right by it. It probably cuts deep and I hope that it does, cause you work in an industry that glorifies violence. It's more your fault than it will ever be mine. Lord only knows how many crimes that you've influenced throughout your whole career, cause I've seen you kill people plenty of times. What do you think is gonna cause a shooting? A YouTube video of a gun review? Or a Hollywood murder scene that seems so realistic it looks like it's from the news? So next time that you wanna point your finger with a stupid opinion and chime in with it, remember, it ain't me that they're trying to be like, dog. It's you that they're trying to mimic. I feel way more safe
It's not the little man. It's not you or me. It's not us that they're trying to mimic, right? It's not us. Who they glorifying? Who are they worshiping? Who do they want to be like? The super bad thugs, the killers, all the mainstream real violence, real people of violence that Hollywood pushes and promotes so much. Now that has an impact on people's minds all over the world. Yes. By the way, where are we at? We're a minute 58. Okay, men, into this video. Can y'all disagree with anything this man has said so far? Anything, if you can. Be the weirdo. Drop it in the comment section below and defend your position, because all I see this man doing is what Samson has always done. Spit absolute truth onto the screen, man, to put it into your mind. Hey, no, you're not crazy. Things are as crazy as they seem, but it's not us. It's them. Let's get it. Y'all crazy.
It ain't me that they're trying to be like, dog. It's you that they're trying to mimic. I feel way more safe in a place where the people are legally armed. If something happens like a mass shooting, I have a way less chance of being lethally harmed. A criminal is gonna think twice if he knows everybody is a piece underneath their clothes. And Mayor Lightfoot will probably tell you different, but have you seen Chicago? And no, before you ask, I don't wanna be like Canada either, and I don't wanna be like Australia. I'm sick of everybody using them as a humanity meter. There's a reason that they can do whatever they want to their citizens, like fucking throw them in camps. And there's a reason that our government doesn't even try that shit, cause they know that they can't. If you don't think...
Now, all I'll say is this. Y'all keep trusting governments if you want to, right? Because the ideal government, like the United States Constitution drafted, right, puts the power in the hands of the people, and even in all their genius, almost prophetic insight into the future, has laid the highest law of the land, and of course I'm talking about the United States of America, that's where we're at, that's where we're broadcasting from, right? The highest law of the land in the U.S. is the United States Constitution, and the Founding Fathers were slick enough and smart enough and wolf-like enough, because they had that cunning wisdom. They know the nature of man is going to be to try to usurp the authority of the Constitution and for the government to become oppressive and all the stuff that you see going on today, right? It's not like it's a big secret or something. And that the Founding Fathers drafted into the highest law of the land that still stands today is that we the people have the right to overthrow a tyrannical government that does not represent who we are. Just saying. Now, I feel like I need a legal disclaimer right about now. But anyway, y'all ain't get me banned off this channel. Y'all just chew on some of those thoughts for a little while. And let's get back into Samson wrecking shop with his opinions, getting y'all all flamed and riled up. Let's do it.
For one split second that if we didn't have our Second Amendment, the government wouldn't overstep its boundaries and make us do shit even when we're against it. You're out of your mind. I don't give a damn where you stand or how or what you vote. That's dandy and fine if you trust Uncle Sam, but I, for one, fucking don't. What if they don't?
Okay. Now, let's do this. In the comment section below, if you trust Uncle Sam, our government, or any other government on planet Earth, man, drop it in the comment section below and let us know why. Let's talk. How does the old saying go? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
If you trust Uncle Sam, but I, for one, fucking don't. And why would I? What have they done? Give me a reason for me to believe them. They want to trade me a little security in exchange for a big-ass piece of my freedom. They don't want to take away guns because they care about you and they want to keep you safe at night. They want to take away guns because it's easy to control people if they don't have any way to fight.
Oh!
Buddy, what your little AR-15 gonna do when the government comes to take it? Well, Ukraine started handing out rifles to all of the citizens when the Russians invaded, so what about that? I thought it wouldn't help. I guarantee that it'd be better than nothing. I hope it never does, but if the day comes, I bet that you're gonna wish that you had something. This is the only country on earth where the people have real strength. And nowadays, with all the shit going on, it's the only thing that makes me feel safe. If there's anything that I've learned in the past couple years looking back at the pandemic, all of the shit that we have is fragile, and it could snap at any second. Fuck all of the politicians. I don't trust.
All right, let's back this up, guys. Y'all gonna drag me into some serious talks come hell or high water on this video, aren't you? Okay, now, we already went over the, drop it in the comments. Do you trust the government or not? Not just the American government, world government. How do y'all feel about governments in general? And one thing about it, let me go ahead and say this too, man. Is it too early in the video? Video's over halfway through. Is it too early at this point for me to say Samson for president? Huh? Samson for president? Let's do this.
Anything that I've learned in the past couple years looking back at the pandemic, all of the shit that we have is fragile, and it could snap at any second. Fuck all of the politicians. I don't trust anything they say. Take the word gun out of gun control, and that's all that it is at the end of the day. I don't give a fuck how crazy you think that I look or I sound when I say this shit, but our Second Amendment's the only thing that stands between us and a dictatorship.
Now, hold up. I want to go into, okay, check this out. My man said the second thing, he don't care how crazy he sounds and all that, the only thing standing between us, the American people, and a dictatorship is the Second Amendment, right? Let's do this talk. I already know y'all crazy as hell because y'all on Jimmy's music reactions watching a Samson video. So I already know there's two factors right there. Y'all certified cuckoo, y'all crazy as hell. So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Gun control, no gun control. Are you for guns? Are you against guns? Why and what percentage, 5, 10, 15, 20, or 100%, do you personally agree with everything this man is saying on his video so far? Do you agree with Samson wholeheartedly? Do you disagree with him? Do you have mixed feelings? Do you agree with some of what he's saying? Disagree with the rest of the stuff he's saying? Y'all, let's talk about this, man. We're a community. Drop in the comments below. Y'all be careful now. Don't be stupid and say stuff because you know someone's always watching and y'all don't want to get y'all's accounts messed up. Y'all don't want to be too crazy. But y'all know how to be civil and talk about it. Let's get it.
that stands between us and a dictatorship. And as for the kids, I'm not a security expert, so I won't act like one. But I think that if we can send over $50 billion to Ukraine, we could surely spend that much, or more, or less, here in our own country to fortify our schools and make them more secure so that every kid can get an education safe and sound.
Okay.
Several trained armed guards in every school across America. You know, real men who won't stand by for 45 minutes in the hallway while a shooting unfolds in front of their own eyes.
Call out some names, Samson. Call out some names. Who did that? While shootings were unfolding and people were getting killed, call out the names. Don't be bashful. Call out the names of what law enforcement agency did that, man, that hid behind cowardice and legalities. Their job was to cut through the BS and to stop what was going on. So don't be afraid, Samson. Call a name, boy, because we already know these videos of yours are pure fire. Fire! It's an amazing thing that happens when someone has the balls to stand up and to speak truth, and how it ignites people and how it infuriates others based on what's in your wallet, what kind of character you got in you. Y'all looking crazy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's get it.
And pay them well, too. There's veterans that need the work. Why not protect our kids the same way that we protect you? Politicians are protected by guns.
Fact.
Celebrities are protected by guns.
Fact.
Every important person that walks this earth is protected by a gun. But our kids?
But our kids aren't?
They're important.
Have we?
Just not as much as you.
Click the link in the description bio to help support. All right, y'all know what to do, man. You want to help support? Click the link in this video description below. Right? The original video. Now check this out. What an excellent point, right? So children are the future of the world. Children are the future. They come up behind us. They're the future. They're the next generation. They're the pioneers into places we've never gone before, right? So what more important of an asset to protect do we have than our children? Because I don't know about y'all, okay? I'm just speaking from Jimmy's point of view. But to me, a politician or a Hollywood actor or actress is, I use male and female terms there. Those are my preferred pronouns. I don't know about y'all. Actor or actress in Hollywood or a politician, they're nowhere near as important to me as a child, as a young, impressionable child. So if these people up in the higher echelon in politics and government and acting and all that can be heavily armed and protected by basically for hire mercenaries, why don't we apply the same privilege, the same protection to our country's children like we have some sense? Okay, anyway, that's enough preaching from the podium. Now, I know y'all like to get riled up and act crazy as hell and drop all kinds of crazy stuff in the comments, so feel free, you're at home on Jimmy's Music Reactions. Make yourself known, man. Make your voices known. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with your boy Jimmy, for checking out, as always, another highly controversial Samson video. What about us? That's a great question, Samson. What about us? What about us? Love you guys, and as always, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. Love you guys. Hit me up on Patreon. Link will be in the video description below. Have a great week ahead. God bless you guys. Love you, and we'll catch you on the next one.